Phobias are things that cause us to feel deep fear. There's a common myth that phobias are purely irrational, but they can actually be rational or irrational. Either way, phobias can be extremely debilitating, with the sufferer often planning their life around the phobia, and so causing the sufferer great anxiety. Here are some tips on how to treat phobia, induced anxiety, and live a life more filled with joy than fear. Know what your fears and triggers are. It may seem silly. You are probably wondering how you can possibly not know what you are afraid of. However, it's common for people to overgeneralize their fears, and not actually have the real issue pinpointed. For example, you may believe that you are terrified of going to the doctor, but in reality you may really have a phobia of needles/blood/pain/bad news, not doctors. Or maybe you think you have a fear of roller coasters when it's really heights that make you feel ill. It's easy to see now that you may not actually know what your true triggers are, so it's important to pinpoint it exactly. Once you are certain, you can treat the phobia far more effectively. Have coping mechanisms in place. Avoiding fear isn't really the most practical approach in life. Therefore, you should definitely have coping methods in place that help you to treat anxiety induced by your phobias. These coping methods can be any number of things, from breathing exercises to meditation, to positive thinking and mantras or chants. The most important thing is to find a coping method that works for you. You can practice the above-mentioned coping methods during any sort of stressful situation to see which ones help reduce your anxieties most effectively. Change negative thought patterns. Negative thought patterns can make our phobias so much worse. The two main types of negative thinking habits that can cause worsened anxiety include overgeneralizing and over-exaggerating. For example, you may have been scratched badly by a cat once, and now you fear cats. A negative thought pattern of overgeneralizing can cause you to believe that all cats scratch, and that you are in danger any time you are around one. However, that is not true. When you think about it calmly and rationally, you know that not all cats scratch people, and that in the majority of situations you are perfectly safe. Over-exaggerated thoughts are also not good for us. You might not like driving in the rain for fear of an accident. It's logical and reasonable to be more careful and alert in such a situation, but it is not healthy to be thinking that you are going to skid off the road and get in a fatal accident at any moment. This kind of exaggerated thinking is not beneficial to you in any way. We need to learn to change these patterns by remaining calm, positive, and logical in our thoughts, and to grow to trust our instincts. Get the help of a loved one and confront the phobia. The ultimate goal is to be able to conquer your phobia and face your fear. The best thing to do is to seek out the help and support of a trusted loved one. Explain your fears and worries to your loved one, and tell them you would like their support in overcoming your phobia. That way, you know you have someone to lean on if things don't go according to plan. Take it in small steps. You can start by first visualizing yourself confronting your fear, and visualizing your positive response to this. You can then look at pictures or videos of your fear, and keep your breathing and muscles relaxed, and your thoughts positive. You'll know when you are ready to face the real deal, so don't rush yourself unnecessarily. Good luck.